Hello, First Parishioners. Reverend Aaron Stockwell here with the first weekly update of the 2021-2022 church year. I'm filming this on August 19th, 2021. It's great to be back with you filming one of these weekly updates. As you know, I had a couple of weeks of study leave, which isn't vacation. It's time to read, time to plan, do a few emergency pastoral visits and that sort of thing. So I read a lot. I'll be sharing about some of those books that I read over study leave. I also had 2 weeks of vacation. One of those weeks I went to visit Lizzie's family in Michigan, and we had a good time. So I'm back. If you want to schedule time to visit with me, reach out. You can schedule that in the Calendly link, which is in every one of my email signatures. I gotta admit, I'm coming back this year, and I'm feeling like, well, if you ever have a cell phone and you go to charge it overnight, and you didn't quite get the charging cable in all the way, or it didn't sit on the charger the right way, and you thought you were recharging, and you did a little bit, but you didn't recharge all the way. It's kind of what I'm feeling like right now. So one of the things that happened over the summer was our Regathering Task Force, a Regathering Advisory Group, which is a group of committed people in our congregation who also have some public health background and some good thinking behind them, proposed some regathering guidelines. And the main part of that is, well, there are two parts to that. The first is that they write that congregational safety is a core duty of church leadership. Beyond that, our decision-making is guided by our Unitarian Universalist faith, which proclaims that we'll dwell together in peace. There's intrinsic value in the act of gathering as a community, whether in person or online. Our faith is strengthened by being together. To seek knowledge and freedom, each person is the expert on their own life and their own risk tolerances. This is our great covenant, one with another. Each person in our community has inherent worth and dignity, so we have a collective responsibility to care for the most vulnerable among us, to serve all life with compassion. Our lives are interconnected, so we will work to provide the same opportunities to all congregants. Another part of this guidance that they put together and that the board voted on August 12th is about what are the steps towards reopening. At different phases and different stages of community transmission, we will be opening to having in-person worship and other activities. Now, so much of this is fluid. It changes week to week. We learn more about the different variants of the coronavirus and COVID-19. We get new information. So you did receive this letter here, either by mail or by email or both. It gives guidelines as to what will trigger regathering in person and what will trigger gathering online. This Sunday, we will be gathering online. The community transmission rates in Middlesex County dictate that we'd be gathering online, and that was the plan anyways. Hopefully by September 12th, we will be sharing a plan for gathering in person, likely outside. I'm hoping that those first couple of services will be able to be outside. And live streamed as well. No matter what, we will be doing stuff live streamed. Well, that was a lot to communicate to you. One of the things I'm thinking about for this Sunday's service is about the feeling that we are in the midst of a second marathon. Felt like we were getting to the finish line. We had guidelines about how we could gather in person. Now that finish line keeps getting moved. or someone says you need to go down a different path. We'll be exploring a little bit in the service what it means to be running a second marathon, how we take care of ourselves, and so on. Friends, I said this often on Sunday mornings, but it's true, so I'll say it again. It's an honor and it is a privilege to serve as your senior minister. I'm looking forward to this year starting off, whether we're gathering in person or online. If you want to reach out and schedule some time to meet with me, please feel free. Send me an email. We'll schedule some time to meet. The weather is starting to get a little bit nicer though. Gosh, it was humid today. So we can perhaps meet outside. All right, friends, be safe, be well, and see you around.